Go ahead.
Okay, for the red team, we have the Charles Mingus. It's a Clan ship piloted by Nietzsche's Moustache. It is a Mobula, and it has um, guns on it that I can't actually see because the ship is too far away. That's interesting. I assume it is a Hades quadruple Mobula if it's the same as what we saw before, but we'll learn
Yes.
that very quickly. And the slow and valuable has a is a blender fish with double banshees,
Piloted by Steamy Noodle.
and it's piloted by Steam.
Yeah.
Yes, thanks.
So blue team, the wizard piloted by Craft with lumberjack, Hades, flak, and mine launcher. Interesting. And the killing feature piloted by Finks with Gatling, Banshee, and mine launcher. Let's see, we already have some engagements here. Slow and variable. I hope I pronounced that right. Might flank the wizard. Or, let's see, nope.
I wonder if that is a reference to Dutch. It's moving in on the killing feature now. Who's going underneath Charles Mingus? Charles Mingus taking some shots at the wizard.
Charles Mingers might advance a bit to get some distance between them. Well, C also okay, slow and variable. Just hit a rock there, but already on killing feature. Killing feature is armored down. They took some damage. Meanwhile, Charles Mingus is exchanging bullets with the wizard. Charles Mingus is hull down and balloon as well.
The important part of that engagement for the slow and valuable was knocking out the balloon on the killing feature, and they managed that. But they're now taking a few hits from killing feature.
So Charles Mingus is getting hammered by Wizard. Wizard loses armor. There's a permanent damage, quite the damage right there. Mingus doesn't have a balloon. Okay, now it does. Wizard is going for the hard cover, while killing feature is engaging Mingus. Well, it's 2v1 now, so I guess killing feature needs to run. Well, the wizard can provide support. Charles Mingus, a balloon's dead. Slow and variable is killing feature. Killing feature is going for the hard cover.
Well, what we've seen here is the real strength of having two pilots that work together a lot, because the Mingus was able to maintain fire on the wizard in spite of the fact that a Gatling from the killing feature was on it, because it knew that its ally was going to engage the killing feature in a few seconds. So a lot of that perma-hull damage on the wizard is due to the fact that Mingus and Slow and Valuable were able to work together to keep the squid occupied, in spite of the fact that it was getting good hits on the Mingus and potentially breaking its hull.
Well,
and now the wizard's in a lot of trouble here. I think this is very sad for it.
Yeah, wizard might go down here soon because their armor's down, balloon's dead. Armor's just back up, but their balloon's still dead. Killing features engaging Mingus might go down here. Well,
I have a feeling we're about to see a ram here from the Slow and Valuable. Yep, here it comes.
Oh, there it is.
Wizard is there by a fraction of a smidgen of a teeny portion of health.
Right there. There's a mine, but not very effectively placed. The wizard is going down here and dead. So
yes.
Clan has their first kill, while the blue team has a second kill. So
good kill from the killing feature there, but it's
well, killing feature, well, in my opinion, killing feature has an upper hand here because, well, it's not going to engage, but would have an upper hand because he's really fast and can outrun the slow and variable.
Yeah, but I'm still not sure that I would be especially keen to have a blender fish fighting a squid 1v1.
Yeah, so they are retaliating to their spawns for their allies. So blue team is back up. King features cutting ahead a bit.
Slow and Valuable is pulling back to the Charles Mingus's position. We've got a pause here.
Oh.
Looks like we've lost someone on one of the ships.
Who did we lose?
It's Steamy Noodle. He's disconnected.
I see. So we have a pause here. The timer has stopped. So we'll see. Okay, Steamy Noodle is back. Well, it is an American server, so latency I have 139 ping, so I'm from Europe, so that's why.
I think my latency is something comparable to that. It's always tough to know where to cite these things because the SCS has a lot of competitors from both Europe and from the States.
Yeah.
And clearly the SCS hates Oceania, so.
Well, in Oceania I have like 391 ping.
For me, I think it's slightly faster if I post the packets rather than relying on TCP/IP. So.
I see. Okay, so no engagement this time. They're in a cloud. They're between the hard cover. We'll see how this goes. Wizard is hanging behind, ready to support their teammate.
I think Finks is trying to bait them. I'm not sure that Nietzsche and Steamy are going to take that bait.
So, red team had their pause. Now the pause can only use the blue team, if I'm correct.
No idea about that. That's actually not a rule I'm familiar with.
There's a rule, I think, there's one pause for each team. Okay, still no engagement.
I'm sure the Ryders and Predators must realise that they have to engage here. That Charles Mingus and the Slow and Valuable are not going to close distance if they don't have to.
Yeah, we have a question. Why don't the ships go over to each other and shoot their guns?
I'm not sure why the Raiders and Predators haven't closed yet, because they are at a first kill disadvantage, but I know why Charles Mingus and Slow and Valuable haven't. They've got no reason to. They want the Spire to have to move over to their spawn, and that's going to put that Spire in a vulnerable position for a short period of time.
Killing feature might be hammered here because, well, if they go any further, okay, there's a bit of damage. They should wait. The red team should wait in order to killing feature to go further and then open fire.
So the Wizard is going to have arcs for a few seconds here. The Mingus and Slow and Valuable might take things into the canyons.
Yeah, they still not aware of the Wizard. Wizard is in a soft cover there.
Okay, in comes Killing Feature. Probably going to be targeting the Mingus here. This could end up being a Charles Mingus sandwich.
Okay, Killing Feature's balloon's dead. They just hit a rock. So, okay, they're both focusing the Killing Feature. Killing Feature's losing their balloon, also losing their armor. Quickly recovered. Their gun is on fire. Charles Mingus is slowly turning there. Killing Feature is retaliating to hard cover.
Wizard is taking some shots here at the Charles Mingus. A couple of them are landing. Killing Feature's getting some blows in. Mingus's armor is down. It's pulling forward to try and get out of gun arcs for a sec.
Yeah, Killing Feature's balloon's dead. A slow and Variable is going for Killing Feature. Well, Killing Feature is trying their best to dodge their bullets, but their balloon's dead. The armor is pretty much dead. The Wizard just lost their armor.
The Wizard is trying to either trying to land hits on the Variable or is missing on the Mingus with a couple of the lumberjack shots there, and it's taking a lot of fire from the Mobula here.
Yeah, the Wizards took half of damage from the Mobula. Oh, there was a nice mine, and the Wizard is dead. So 2 and 1 in favor of red team.
And Killing Feature's in a lot of trouble here. It's about to get rammed, and
Wow.
down it goes to the Variable.
Okay, so red team just scored a 3rd kill, so they might going to win this one. We'll see. 9 minutes
It's going to
left.
be a bit of an uphill struggle for the Raiders and Predators here.
Yeah, the red teams might need to camp. Well, they might want to camp there just to let the time run out.
I think they'll probably try and play it a little aggressively. They're not going to just shy away from a fight, but at the same time, they're not going to offer themselves up suicidally for the Raiders and Predators to.
Yeah, so Charles Mingus and Slow and Variable are going defense mode, I guess. The Wizard and Killing Feature don't know that, so they're going there with open eyes. The Wizard is hanging back in case there's going to be an ambush. Killing Feature is going there quite fast.
That's pretty aggressive, but they've moved straight into the gun arcs and the Mingus. I think they're going to try and back up here.
Yeah. So Killing Feature is behind a hard cover. Charles Mingus and Slow and Value is playing it defensive, so they're trying to survive and also try to score 1 or 2 kills.
Well, they need 3 total to pull this match back at this point.
Yeah, Mingus took some damage right there to the permahull. Slow and Variable should retaliate because this is war 2v1. I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, but that's not the best place
Well,
for that ship to park. I mean, it's in cover, but it's going to take some hits from the Killing Feature here.
Yeah, they might wanted to get the attention, so the Mingus had some time to repair. Killing Feature has armor down, taking damage from the permanent hull.
Oh, nasty bump there, and this could be very bad for the Killing Feature.
Yeah, Killing
The
Feature
Mobula
might go
has
down
some
here.
gun arcs on it. But the Mingus is taking fire from the Wizard.
Okay, so Mingus is taking hull damage. Their hull is almost dead.
The Variable has now got in nice and close with the Wizard. It's taking some hits and it didn't quite manage to go under them, which means they've bounced back into gun arcs.
Yeah.
But they have managed to disable the balloons, so that's one engineer that's going to have to repair rather than shoot them.
So Killing Features might die here soon. Slow and Variable is engaging the Wizard, which he doesn't have armor.
Beautiful mine from the Wizard there, though. They've managed to break Slow and Variable's hull, but it's probably not going to be enough as Mingus comes in to help its ally.
Yeah, Killing Feature is dead, so it's 4-1 against the blue team. Wizard might go down here, and that's a win for the Clan. So the Clan is a winner of the SCS. And that is the last match, I believe.
Yep, that was an impressive display from Clan there, and some excellent flying all round, I think, from all the participants.
Yeah, so things